Alright, so let me go over some questions that people have asked in my past couple of videos. I'm going to try to answer what I can. The number one question though that I got, screen bleed? Any light bleed? Is there any screen leakage? Can you go in a pitch dark room and see what light bleed you have? Alright, let's go over light bleed. Let me turn the light off first so I can show you guys how this looks. Okay, so let me open up solid background so I can show you guys this whole light bleed thing you're asking about. Alright, so this is just a screen app where I can show different colors, 100% brightness now. I don't know how well the camera is going to show this, but we'll see what happens. So here's red, green, blue, white. I was keeping it here on white because I didn't know if people were talking about light bleed with white. Gray, and for the most part it looks uniform. I mean, for me, I don't have the best eyes when it comes to display, so for me what's more important is how well the display looks, especially in bright light, in sunlight. Okay, so here's black, and you can see that there is light bleed, like right around here is a big area, right on the corner here. But honestly, it's not something that really bothers me. There is light bleed though, there's no denying that. Let me show you an example on my Galaxy S7. I'll show you solid color backgrounds. This is at 50%, 100%. Actually, yeah, okay. So red, green, blue, white, gray, and there's black. So this is a Super AMOLED for the Galaxy S7. But that's just how it works when you compare an IPS display versus a Super AMOLED display. I just wanted to show a comparison, that's all. But yes, there is light bleed. If that gives you a better picture, well, here you go. Okay, next question. Will I be able to use a super wide angle camera in third-party apps such as Snapchat? No. From what I've tried, it's just using the standard 16 megapixel camera for apps like Instagram and Snapchat. I haven't found a way to use a wide angle lens at all for those apps. Just wondering how you'd rate the performance and speed of the G5 compared to that of the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge. I'll tell you, on the G5, I have a better user experience than I do with the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge. And by better user experience, I mean I have no lag on the G5. As compared to the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, there is kind of a hiccup when I try to go from app to app or just navigating through the UI. I do experience a little lag. It's just a touch, like a hair slower than the G5. I'll be doing performance tests, so we'll kind of see if that actually makes a difference as well. Is the Chrome Edge on top of your phone near the headphone jack chipped off? No, it's not. I think people were wondering about this, and it's over here, but you also have it on each corner, and this is really for the antenna bands. I don't think it's chipped. I think it was designed this way. It's not a build quality issue, it's a design thing. Just wondering, did you order any of the attachments that are said to be available for the G5? Tyler, no, I didn't. The ones that are available right now, they're really of no interest for me. I'm sure when something comes out that I like, I'll be getting it. I'll try it out. How do you like the material quality, in-hand feel, and overall execution of the product? I've seen quite a few negative comments already about the modular battery, the gap between lower portion and the rest of the phone, and the material used in the back cover. Does it feel like metal in hand, or does it feel like plastic? Okay, I know there are a lot of people talking about this, and I will give you my opinion on it. Okay, so as far as the modular battery, the gap in here, this is not a concern for me. I don't know if you're looking for something seamless, but it's not going to be seamless. Yeah, you feel it here, but it's not a big deal. The material used in the back cover, I will tell you, I was expecting a metal feel. Honestly, for me, it feels more like plastic than it does metal. And I feel it more because I have other phones. And when you compare it to a Galaxy S7, and you actually hold the S7 in hand and hold the G5 in hand, I mean, the S7 does feel more premium. The same goes for my iPhone. When I hold the iPhone just, it feels more premium. Now, that could be subjective. That's really dependent on the person, I'm sure, as well. But for me, it doesn't have that same metal feel that I was expecting from, well, a flagship phone, a $600+ flagship phone. Is it the worst feeling? No, it's not. I actually don't mind it at all. I've been using this as my daily driver since I've gotten it, and I've really had no complaints as far as user experience, as far as ergonomics, the feel in hand. I like the phone. That said, there's still a lot of things I want to test. The last few days I've been doing testing with the camera, and I really want to do a little more of that. If you watch my other videos, when it comes to the camera, you probably notice that there is a little like jello effect that's happening with video stabilization. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. If you have any other questions, feel free to keep asking. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can.